And that when life tests us, we're about to close a chapter and we're stepping into a new chapter. Back to connect her to healing. Today we're going to talk about healing practices you can do to realign and regulate yourself when life happens. When life comes to you, when you feel like you're failing at life, because this match has been a lot. And I know cosmically we've entered into the new year, cosmic new year, God's divine calendar new year and things like that. But with all the everything going on, the eclipses and the everything, plus on top of that our hormonal rhythms and having to regulate our emotions, pulling up, showing up for ourselves, our businesses, even our career and our work, it has been a lot. I would say it has been a lot for me personally. So I wanted to share this with you. So first of all, we're going to start with a breathing exercise. So wherever you are, get barefoot and get close to the ground. Your barefoot close to the ground. It could be the tiles, it could be cement, it could be actual soil, preferably actual soil. And yeah, so when you do that, we're going to do the 4-7-8 breath work breathing method. I will guide you through it. All right, so first of all, we're going to breathe in for 4 seconds. I will be the accurate timekeeper. So hold for 7 seconds, right? So then exhale for 8 seconds. All right, well done, well done. I'll give you approximately 30 seconds to do that again. So you breathe it in for 4 seconds. Good, and you're holding 7 seconds. Incredible. Now we release all that stuck energy with your exhale. You can make your exhale as loud or as silent as you need it to be. Fantastic. And while you're doing that, you just are going to imagine all that stuck energy, because doing that, I'm sure you've done it, but immediately you've automatically somewhat noted where you're feeling cramps, you're feeling wonky, you're feeling somehow in your body, let me put it that way, that's stuck energy. So you're going to imagine that energy as you're doing the breath work. Again, you're packing everything, like one is sweeping, so from your head to your neck to your shoulders, your hips, your lower back, if it's your knees, your thighs. Imagine all of that as you're breathing, they are going straight into the ground, into the soil. And as you're breathing that, as it's going straight into the ground, vitality from the soil, the thing that grows is the nutrients and minerals in our food, is going into you in replacement. So it's filling you with nature's energy. You can sit in the sun as I'm doing now. Please go and sit in the sun as much as possible. You're gonna charge yourself, because one of the things that clears stuck energy away and it helps us stay grounded in ourselves is nature. Yes, if you're not wearing sunscreen, wear your sunscreen. And if you need sunscreen lotion, we got sunscreen lotion and connector. Okay, so let's get into the rest of the video. When you feel overwhelmed, how do you realign? It is to reevaluate your priorities and also to look at the situation you're in right now. So a key part of self-regulation is our ability to monitor our emotions, our behaviors, our feelings, right? And how they're impacting our body, like our nervous system, our gut, and our ability to just make decisions and show up for ourselves, our loved ones, our businesses, and of course work, and so many other responsibilities we have. Now on the other side, it's also you need to look at your priorities and how aligned are they right now for the moment you're in. If, for example, like me, who have been dealing with, for me, like emergencies back to back in March, I've had to kind of I always make my well-being routines dynamic, but I've had to make them more dynamic in the sense that changing time frames or cutting certain things short or adding certain things to it instead of eliminating things, so I don't feel like I'm sacrificing my well-being to caregive or to offering emotional support to loved ones. So that's the first thing you do when you feel overwhelmed. To realign immediately is to reprioritize, number one. Number two is you're going to make your well-being routines dynamic. Well-being routine basically is dynamic when it takes care of all aspects of your health: your spiritual, your mental, your emotional, your physical, which includes specifically, as women, our reproductive well-being, and of course general health, and in relation, our financial and our social health and well-being. After doing those two things, you're going to understand that when life tests us, we're about to close a chapter and we're stepping into a new chapter. Just like when God has equipped us with knowledge and so many things and led us through empowerment, basically through ideas, through insights, through revelations and whatnot, a deeper relationship with Him, there will come the test for you to elevate. And this is a crucial time when you feel like you're failing or life is testing you. It is a crucial time to lock into who you are, to keep embodying your highest, healthiest self. So doing things like, spending time with God's promises and His words, meditating on it. I love, but when trying times come, I just love saying, I cast all my anxiety onto God because He cares, right? And I love the peace of God that transcends all understanding, guides my heart and my mind. And those are like guiding affirmations to strengthen my mind, right? Because like I always say, guard your heart, right? Because our heart is the doorway to life. I'm even not joking with you. I've mentioned it many times in this channel how our emotions play a key role in impacting our overall well-being, in the sense that if we have emotional stress, we do not regulate, we do not control our thoughts and our emotional energy, that can become destructive for our vital organs like our heart, our liver, our kidney, our spleen, our gut, and that impacts our reproductive health, our menstrual health, which in turn blocks or inhibits our ability to be creative or to innovate. So to have the discipline and the consistency to innovate our creative ideas into income generating ideas, and of course literal physical illnesses begin to manifest in the body. It's a whole cycle, right? And that is why I talk about the next thing we're going to do after saying affirmations and guarding and grounding ourselves with meditating on the Word of God. We are going to cycle sync. So this is the time when life gets trying. You need to understand this phase of your cycle you're in. Number one, you need to know how to fuel yourself through the phase of the cycle. F-U-E, fuel, right? So what kind of food are you eating? Chemical energy. If you're in your luteal phase, where is a phase where you have lesser serotonin, you need to be eating probiotics, you need to be eating things that would boost your mood, improve your mood, that will give you happiness, things that will fuel you. So you need carb dense meals, things that will fuel you and fuel you up so you have the energy, and things of course that would gut healthy, because the gut plays a role in the creation of serotonin with the brain, right? Because that's second brain for a reason. And that way, as you're in your luteal phase where you're reviewing things, you can make the best decisions. You can know what to cut out. You can know what needs a refresh or a reset in your life. Knowing the phase of your cycle, knowing how to fuel yourself, what foods to eat, and knowing what tasks you're supported to do with your hormones that are peaking. Okay, look at the sun and look at the glorious things this hot, sweaty weather is doing to my skin. Slay. All right, enough of that. So that being said, practice will be to have a gratitude list at the end of the day. Is gratitude important? Gratitude automatically helps our reticular system shift focus to positivity, and positivity actively triggers the brain chemicals like oxytocin, serotonin. That's a mood stabilizer. And this is important, especially if you're, like I said, in your luteal phase, right? It also triggers like other things, right? It also helps improve our relationship with other people, because when you're grateful, you inspire them to do more, you make them feel good about themselves. It has other incredible benefits. It boosts your blood circulation and improves your immune system, like functioning. There's a long list, and that's why this week our healing practice is actually writing daily 3 things we're grateful for. I put it in the community post, so I'm excited to see how that has helped shift your life this week and just your approach to things, you're going to have a little wins list. So your little wins list is going to be things like, I did breath work today. I was able to regulate my emotions, by embodying calm. A little wins list or book, depending on how much you want that. And you're going to write the things you did that made you feel good, the things you did that were strategic in moving you forward, the things that helped you embody your envisioned life, better your dream woman. Even just reviews for your work. It could be as random as what. It could be you getting closer to learning more about a skill you're passionate about. Yeah, it could just be you honoring your time slots for doing tasks. It could be you showing up and pouring your nurturing energy into your hobby instead of pouring it into a person, especially when you're being overwhelmed by life. And these are just examples of this. You speak kindly to yourself. Speak kindly to yourself. It's better you journal and pour out thoughts and examine them. Look at them like, and remember that your thoughts are powerful. They are spells. The power of life and death is in the tongue. What you say is a spell. You need to be careful what you say, which is why you need to be kinder to yourself. So I hope this helps you during this trying and testing period of your life. This video has faced a lot of resistance, but it will find you when you feel like life is testing you. This will find you, manifesting it finds you when you need support not to fail this test, so you can get an quantum leap into your elevated state even faster. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, native deeper guidance, I'll put a link in the video description. Thank you for allowing me into your mind with these healing practices and for spending your time and your energy with me. All right.